Hey there, West Michigan. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. It was a beautiful day across West Michigan. Comfortable temperatures, ample sunshine, a few pop-up clouds this afternoon as seen by this view from the Muskegon River. Thanks to Bill for sending this in. But otherwise, no real concerns today. We will see a continued rise in heat tomorrow and a little bit of air quality concern, but more on that in just a moment. Of course, if you take a weather photo, we always love to share it here at 13 on your side. You can send it to me on social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on Twitter and on Instagram. High temperatures today hit 81 in Grand Rapids, 80 Muskegon, 79 in Holland, and 85 in Kalamazoo. Near average and a bullseye with the forecast. Hit 81, told you 81, brings the accuracy streak to 12 days in a row with only 3 misses in the last month of forecasting. When it comes to tomorrow, warmer temperatures continue to be in the forecast. That's why 13 Weather Ball is lit up in red with warmer temperatures ahead.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
And of course, those temperatures, they will cool off before we get to that warmer weather. In fact, dew points tonight are still hanging around in the 50s. That means we're going to drop our temperatures eventually overnight into the low 60s and mid to upper 50s by tomorrow morning. So a cool start to the day, but otherwise not too bad. Winds continue to be mostly from the north, but we're starting to see a shift over Lake Michigan. That'll bring in southwesterly flow as we head into this week and a return to the humidity by the time we head toward Monday night. But between now and then, nothing but nice weather. Clear skies overnight. Temperatures falling. We'll be up in the mid 80s tomorrow with nothing but sunshine and some haze as we head through your Monday. We'll start the day at 58, warm to 86 by the afternoon. Tuesday, humidity's back, so are some rain and storm chances. Temperatures still on the warm side, hanging around 85 for Tuesday afternoon. The other thing to watch out with the haze as we head toward tomorrow, that's going to be air quality. Clean Air Action Day in place for Muskegon, Ottawa, Allegan, Van Buren, and Kent counties as we head through the day on Monday. Air quality going to be in the unhealthy for sensitive groups category. This means anyone with any kind of health issue, respiratory issue that makes you more prone to the effects of low air quality. Make sure you limit your exposure outside as we head through tomorrow. The radar out there still quiet for now, but as we take a look back toward the west, we see a little bit of rain coming toward the UP. That will eventually make its way toward us, but not till late Monday night and into the day on Tuesday. So let's go ahead and time things out for you. Hour by hour here shows pretty quiet weather as we head through Monday. Lots of sunshine, some haze, maybe an afternoon cloud or two, but that would be about it. The bigger concern is going to be the air quality tomorrow. We'll have, of course, the lower quality throughout the day. The rain chances, they again come in as we head through Monday night and into early Tuesday. Up from the north, we see showers and storms work their way through West Michigan as we head toward lunchtime Tuesday, pushing out as we head toward Tuesday afternoon. Small risk, a few of those storms may be on the gusty side, so make sure you're staying up to date on the latest forecast as we continue to track that risk heading into the week ahead. Between now and then, though, quiet weather Monday, temperatures hanging around in the 80s on Lakeshore. Hazy conditions with mid to low 80s across the waterfront. Will stay in the mid 80s for our northern zones with more mid 80s, getting close to upper 80s as you go from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo for your Monday. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. That shows temperatures that stay warm to start the week, but we cool down by Wednesday as showers and storms push into the region. Some of those linger as we head into Thursday. Another round comes late Friday night into Saturday. Humidity sticks around through most of this 10-day forecast as temperatures, they stay near to above average.
The 13 on your side beach and boating forecast, sponsored by AAC Credit Union.
And time for your beach and boating forecast. We will see a few concerns with the wave activity as we head through the day on Monday. Waves will start the day pretty calm, but build toward 5 feet on the northern and central portions of Lake Michigan by the afternoon. That's when beach hazard statements go into effect, as well as small craft advisories. If you do want to head to the water, calmer conditions will be felt from Ottawa County down to the south with 1 to 2 foot waves in the forecast. That's where the warmer temperatures are too, mid 60s to low 70s from Grand Haven to the south. So that's where I would go if I was going to pick a beach day for Monday. Avoid those bigger waves further to the north. And a couple who are just months into calling West Michigan home have created a first-of-its-kind business as well as some buzz to go around it. Just in time as well for the warm summer weather. 13 on your side's Riley Mack has this sweet story.
When you hear ice cream float, you don't usually think of this.
No worries, I've been taking a lot of damp cash.
Megan Ward and Isaiah Kinney have done a lot in their first year of marriage.
Brand new rookie year.
Yeah.
Softly playing over the hum of their motor, customers flock like seagulls when they hear this.
The best part is we get a lot of funny looks. Since you can't drive a truck on the lake, figured a boat with ice cream's the next best thing.
On board, a former teacher who found a new way to work with kids.
It's all of the fun parts of hanging out with kids, essentially, none of the hard parts that also come along with being in a classroom setting.
And kid-like adults, too.
You can see the child come out in every adult when they see an ice cream boat.
Aside from captaining, Isaiah has quite the day job.
I'm a Pop-Tart maker.
The two-person crew.
The excitement, that's the best part about this.
Making a surprising splash in the market.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So once we got up here and realized that there really weren't any food boats in the area, we thought it would work pretty well.
After moving from West Virginia, their dream wouldn't stay frozen long.
It was a whirlwind of decisions, very rash decisions, but they all work.
Now they can't make it 20 feet without docking for a new customer.
Can we get you some ice cream?
I get to spend all day on the boat and I get to sell ice cream and make everyone's day. It definitely makes it worth it.
Maybe there's something in the water.
Klondike.
I'll also do the Klondike.
2 Klondikes.
Or maybe their customers recognize what it looks like
It worked.
It panned out.
when hope floats.
Having somebody to do it with, I think, makes all the difference.
And the Ice Cream Afloat boat visits bodies of water all over West Michigan. You can see where they'll be by checking their Facebook page. We have a link to that on our website, 13onyourside.com. And while we've had enjoyable weather here in West Michigan for the past week, we did see an alarming trend of record-shattering heat elsewhere across the country. The Earth's temperature actually reaching an all-time high 4 days in a row. Extreme heat was felt across the country from California to Florida to New York, and this heat wave is expected to continue into the week ahead. ABC's Victor Akendo reports from Miami.
After 4 straight days of record temperatures, the world enduring its hottest week ever. And tonight, experts are sounding the alarm.
Heat waves are incredibly dangerous. They don't show the outward signs like tornadoes, floods, or hurricanes, so it's important to prioritize your health and take proactive steps during extreme heat.
And it's record heat from West Palm Beach, Florida, to Caribou, Maine, to Arizona, where they've recorded over 110 degrees for 7 straight days.
As the risk for heat illness surges, all of us are going to be at risk, especially as we get even hotter next week.
The state of Florida, known for heat and humidity, now facing its hottest year. Some cities feeling close to 110 degrees. Miami Fire Rescue ready to deploy this specially equipped bus, normally used for mass casualty incidents.
We'll take this ambu bus that we use to transport patients that have been injured and turn it into a cooling station. So you can see we have ample seating in here. If we had somebody who needed to lay down, we can actually let them lay down here to cool off. And it's just an area that gets them out of the element and in direct air-conditioned environment.
Tonight, a new push to protect outdoor workers from the brutal heat. Construction and farm workers in Florida are calling for paid 10-minute water breaks and rest every 2 hours if the heat index rises above 90 degrees.
And here in Florida, along with the extreme heat, stifling humidity, which has been well above average, the peak daily heat index has reached 100 or higher for 25 days straight. Victor Okendo, ABC News, Key Biscayne, Florida.
Now you're up to date on the latest forecast here in West Michigan and some weather and related news from here in the state and around the country. You can always find more online at 13onyourside.com or by downloading our news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.